Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Hey, if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Also turn on your bell notifications, that way you get notified when I actually post the video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back yet again. Hey, so I talked about it in my rest video that you can see in the description below. And it really, that functionality is for when it's obviously cold out and it pumps residual heat into the cabin. So what about the flip side? I mentioned a little bit about it. So what it's called is the parked car operation, and you have to have iDrive to be able to go in to set it, and it's essentially the opposite. So what it does is that you set it for a certain time, which I'll show you here in a second, and at that time your car will open up all your vents, because if you haven't already noticed that, so when your BMW car sits for I don't know, a couple minutes or so or whatever after the key is removed, it will actually shut all the vents closed. So what this will do is open up the vents and it'll turn on the fans. So that way, if it's like 70, 75, give or take, or whatever be the case, and you just want some fresh air to move through the cabin, like just so it's not so stuffy, it's basically the same functionality as, cracking the windows, but say you don't want to crack the windows or whatever be the case. Now this doesn't work very great, obviously, if it's 90 degrees outside, because it's going to pump in all that humidity air and all that. So that's not really the best, but it's something cool, and it's something that does help on certain days. You do have to set it each and every time, which kind of sucks in a way. It's like you can't put like a reminder, or you can't put it as like a reoccurring thing, but it's a cool functionality that no one really talks about or no one really uses that much. So let me take you over here to the iDrive, and I'm going to show you just how to do it. So once you're actually on the iDrive, you want to go ahead and hit the menu button. So with the menu button listed up, you're going to go over to Climate. And Climate, I'm already on the parked car because that's where I last left off, but usually sometimes it sits on the vent settings. So if you're on something other than the parked car, you just go up to the vent, go up to the top, go to parked car operation. So here's your activation time. So let's say I leave the office at 5 p.m. and I want to turn on the parked car operation. Do that. And then as soon as that's on like that, then you are set. See, the timer is set for number one. You can do a second timer, and you can use it for that piece. But it's very easy. This is a nice feature, and it's something that helps for, like I said, when you want those cooler days in there. And you don't have to do anything else once you set it. Go back to wherever you had it at, and then go ahead and go back to your direction there. Easy. So that's as easy as that, setting up the parked car operation to that timer. And when you go out to your car, so at 5 p.m. I'll go out to my car, and the cabin will be filled right up with some cooler air, as far as if it's kind of stuffy in the car and all that kind of stuff. So something cool and something different that not everyone really uses. So check out your owner's manual. You're gonna find a lot of these kind of cool different features that aren't really talked about that much, because there are so many other features that BMW wants to really talk about, or other people talk about all the time. So please be sure to check those out, because you never know, you might find something in your car that you didn't know that already did that. Well guys, that sums it up for today. As always, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and check out next time. Take care.